Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams. And today we are having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legend series Deadpool and Wolverine Deadpool action figure. I had this as well as Wolverine and Logan on pre-order from Amazon, and they rolled in this week, and couldn't get to them till this weekend, so I'm sharing them with you as usual. So, up on the top here, we got the Deadpool and Wolverine logo. On the front of the box here, we've got Marvel Legend series. There is Deadpool and all his Deadpooliness. Warning, choking hazard, don't put toys in your mouth. Deadpool and Wolverine, Marvel Studios, 14 plus. Hasbro on the side here, we've got a picture of Mr. Pool. And on this side, we have the logos, side of the box, and another small image of that. On the back, we have same said image, multilingual blurb about Deadpool. Well, I mean, this isn't the lineup. That's Headpool, and that comes with Logan, but I'll get to him after, because the one after this, I got to do the Wolverine, and then I'm going to do Logan. Jibber jabber legal jargon, ages 0 to 3, you know what that means.
If your child is not born yet, they shouldn't play with these toys.
That's right, you're welcome. Hasbro Marvel logos on the bottom here, more jibber jabber legal jargon, houses of Klingon, and barcode. Let's get him out of the box, let's get him onto the pedestal, and we'll have a look. Okay, here we have him on the pedestal. Let's have a look at the accessories. First and foremost, we have his katanas. These are pretty much reuse, I think, of the other ones from the other, which I do have. I've got my Deadpool 2, which I believe this is a reuse, mostly of that. But we've got the same swords with the black handles, a little bit of brown paint apps in there. And then we have those shiny silvery paint-apped blades on there. These are soft and rubbery, so they're not hard plastic. It would be very hard to snap. And they are a little bit bent, but I'm not displaying him with these in his hands. These are going to go in the scabbards, so they'll straighten out. So we're good there. We also have his boot knife right here, which has the black, very glossy black paint-apped handle on it, and that same silvery blade color on the blade. And we have two sets of hands. Yep, yeah, he is going to be a shelf hazard. We'll get to that in a moment. We've got two sets of hands, basically a reuse of the old Deadpool hands, but now they have the gold metal bars on the back of them. The original Deadpool 2 movie Deadpool had several sets of hands. Some had silver on them, some had just black from the original, the first movie. But we've got two trigger finger hands right there, two trigger finger hands, and we have two grip hands is what he came with. Now, one thing I have not looked at yet, and I know it's the elephant in the room, we're going to find out if this is truly a reuse. Those guns won't come out of those holsters. So here we have Mr. Pool, and he stands at approximately pretty much right at 6 1/4 inches tall. He and his counterpart here, as you can see, the red is much more vibrant on the new one. This looks like mostly reuse. The boots are decidedly different. We've got some straps and red where we don't have the straps over here. Boot knife over here instead of on the left. It's on his right leg. Most of everything else looks, the upper legs are different too. So pretty much the waist down is different holsters, but this upper body, I'm fairly certain is a reuse. It looks like it is. So let me move him out of the way because we all know him. It's a good sculpt. I mean, it's exactly what it needs to be. With the biggest difference now is that it's in a much vibrant much vibrant red and bread, and which is a representation of him in the new film. The belt looks like, yeah, different belt. We've got the brown pouches on the belt with the, looks like the gun holsters are supposed to be maybe attached to it, or at least giving it the image of, I don't know. But we do have these holsters with straps on the legs. Here is the telltale. Let's find out here. Oh, the Desert Eagles do come out. Okay, that's great news, because that's how I wanted to display him, was with the guns and not the blades. So that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So with that, I would say that's pretty much it. Waist down, different belt, but waist up, I would say it's pretty much the same thing. I think the head might be a little new. Might be a little bit new. So on articulation, we've got a neck with a ball into the upper torso with a dumbbell going into the head, giving us full rotation on the head. Really good head tilt. Pretty good down, and not bad on the up. This is a really good design. Hopefully this is something new. I don't think I've run across this before. With the arms, we've got butterfly joints going right in, down, forward to there, and then back down to there. And full rotation of the shoulder at a full rotation of the arm at the shoulder, and then we've got hinges on the shoulder going up to the T formation, bicep swivel, double elbow down to the wrist, where we've got a full rotation on the wrist and an in and out on the left on there, which that's kind of a shame if you're going to put swords in him. And then in and out on the right as well. Hinge mid-torso from lower to upper, giving us some ab crunch forward to there and back to right about there, but the scabbards are going to bend if you do that. Where his strap is doesn't seem to hinder that very much. It's a little bit stretchable, so if you keep him in something like that for a while, that's going to be loose. Legs out. Legs out to, well, here, let's take the guns out of the holsters, because they are not helping leg time. Okay, there we go. Legs out to there. We've got there is no drop down ball joint. We do have a thigh swivel and a double knee going back to right there. Down to the feet, where we have detents on the feet and a forward rocker. And the detents on the feet, that hinge on the feet is very, very loose with him. So let's get everything in its place here. And okay, boot knife in, and we're gonna pop these off. Oh, careful too when you pull the hands off, because you've got that bracer on there. Okay. All right. Pop this one off. Try to get it without the bracer. Push those up into there. Okay. There we go. See how well the guns slip in the hands. The guns are very, very rubbery. So there's not a good solid feel to them to get them to slide into the hand. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. Okay, well, I will work on that. Those guns should have been a harder plastic, because they are really, really, like, really rubbery. All right, let's get him off the pedestal. Let's line him up with some other characters and see how he scales up. Okay, here we have him with the Metacom mafex Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series Imperial Stormtrooper version 2, the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Quick Kick, and the Mattel DC Universe Classics Deathstroke. All in all, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It loses 2 points with me. One for not having drop-down ball joints, because I think at this point, you know, you guys are doing it more often than not. I don't know why they just like at least ones like this that really need to be superposable. And the other is the fact that the guns are very rubbery. I don't know why. I guess their main reason maybe for doing it is because how they lay in the holsters, and when you pull the legs out, they kind of go up, so they would bend. But they really needed to be a harder plastic. Outside of that, this is fantastic. Those being my only 2 complaints, 8 out of 10 for me. This is a fantastic figure. If you don't have it, you should have it on your shelf. And because shelf presence at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So that'll do it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that bell so you can get information on all the good things coming out of my channel. You all have yourselves a great week and a great day. I'll see you next time. And until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.